Episode 207. After level 30, the level gap between each training zone is only 3 or 4 levels. With the ability to challenge a boss 6 levels higher, Lord Grimm would stay ahead of them all the way, snatching the first kills on all the hidden bosses no one else dared to touch. And they were guaranteed first kills because he had no competition whatsoever. Lan River had realized just how serious this problem was. After the dungeon records, now the first kills on world bosses were being held hostage. Lan River could stay silent no longer. He decided it was time to have a word with Lord Grimm. Brother.
Yeah, I'm here. Congratulations.
As Blue River said this, he felt incredibly awkward inside. Yeah, thanks. Ye Xiu knew exactly what Blue River was about to say. In fact, by now, the messages flooding in weren't just from him or other major guild leaders. Many players had already started sending feelers, testing the waters with their opening lines.
Most of them are like that. Congrats, man. It's no small feat taking down a level 36 Flame Witch at level 30. You've been at it for over 3 hours. So, what are your plans from here on out, brother?
After asking, Lan he felt his question was a bit odd, but he couldn't think of another way. A strange feeling gnawed at him. He knew exactly what was going on, but he just couldn't put it into words. What do you mean?
So we're just gonna keep killing bosses way above our level from now on.
If we can kill it, why wouldn't we? A sudden realization jolted through Blue River's mind. He had finally grasped the crux of the matter. He understood now why he had been so certain yet unable to articulate it. It was all because of that phrase. If you can kill them, why wouldn't you? It was a perfectly normal, completely irrefutable logic. If Lord Grimm has the ability to kill this boss, what reason is there to stop him? Just because he kills it, others can't. Now that's a truly ridiculous argument. By that same logic, why shouldn't Lord Grimm go for the dungeon record? If he has the skill to set it, why on earth wouldn't he? The system sets up this competition precisely so people can go for it, to push their limits, right? Because the major guilds need these records to prove their strength. So they just couldn't allow Lord Grimm to take it down. Ha, what a laughable line of reasoning, he thought. Now Lan River understood why he couldn't bring himself to speak. Because what Lord Grimm has been doing is just the most normal thing possible. Any other player would have done the same. If he didn't do that, it would be an abnormal form of coercion. Perhaps Lord Grimm did have that intention, but he didn't lose on moral grounds. It's the big guilds trying to protect their own interests, forcing others to give up the rights they're entitled to. Setting dungeon records, killing world bosses. These are rights every player fairly possesses. Lord Grimm can kill a boss if he wants to, and not kill it if he doesn't. No one can tell him otherwise. Now the big guilds are trying to stop him, so he sets his terms, and suddenly people call it extortion. That's just plain bandit logic. If you can kill, why wouldn't you? With that simple sentence, Lan River was instantly annihilated. And he wasn't the only one who got instantly shut down. Everyone else who tried to sound him out basically got the same line from Ye Xiu. And one by one, they were left feeling utterly miserable. Several guilds had already begun communicating and discussing the matter. This wasn't some underhanded scheme, it was an open, overt strategy. Their strength was on full display, and the situation was laid bare for all to see. Lord Grimm's course of action is a logical progression. You can ignore him or stop him. To stop him, you either give him what he needs, or you use force to suppress him. Use force to suppress them. That's just the big guilds being domineering. What gives them the right to stop others from setting dungeon records? And yet, for some reason, Blue River suddenly felt a wave of relief wash over him. The frustration in his heart dissipated quickly after being instantly killed. Without hesitation, he sent a message to Lord Grimm.
Hi, man for the Glazed Lands dungeon. What do you think your absolute limit would be?
Lan he felt Lord Grimm's approach was straightforward and above board. So he believed if he asked the question openly, The other party would answer honestly.
Just improve your current time by a little over 2 minutes. For that 2-minute record, I suggest you don't even try. The key to the score lies entirely with the final boss. Choya against this boss, my unspecialized character's advantage is something you guys could never possess, no matter what. Even if you could develop flawless coordination to suppress it.
In the end, you'll still fall just a little short.
Why? Because we can also have team coordination. But you don't have an unspecialized player.
Alright, looks like we'll have to buy this record. Brother, you should hold back.
That would be acceptable.
Yeshu's reply was frank and straightforward.
Alright, brother. What do you need this time?
Bainao Lan River had fully accepted this reality. Immediately after, a list was sent over. After reading it, Blue River didn't make a fuss or rush to haggle. Instead, he replied with remarkable calm, "I'll think it over." With that, Blue River logged off again. Then he returned to the heavenly domain. The players of Blue Brook Guild, they're all knew when Lan He showed up, he always had an agenda, and it was rarely good news. Suddenly Lan River appeared again. The four who had broken the record with him yesterday were all taken aback. Among them, the Spitfire, Bai Yanfei, was the first to send a message.
Has the record already been broken?
Not yet.
What are you doing back here?
Yeshu showed them the conditions Lord Grimm had proposed.
What does this condition mean?
It means he won't be coming back to break our records.
Hearing Blue River say this, Bai Yanfei felt a bit displeased.
Lan River, what you're saying is that our record is definitely going to be broken by Lord Grimm, right?
Yeshu said he could still improve the current record by over 2 minutes. Do you think we can do that?
Dam Ai Yanfei cursed. He sent an exasperated emoji, while the guild leader, Cheng Yilao, couldn't be bothered to type. He simply arranged to meet Lan River outside the dungeon they were currently running. While Lan River waited, Bai Yanfei had already relayed everything to Spring Intent Elder. When they met outside the dungeon, Lan River could hear the clear displeasure in Spring Intent Elder's tone.
What's going on, Blue River? Are you deliberately making a fool of yourself in front of everyone?
If we don't ask Lord Grimm to hold back, not only will we become a laughingstock,
And by then, it'll be too late for regrets. The record will be gone for good. Spring's Intent asked. Blue River replied. Nearby, Wending Shore Weeping Willow seized the chance to lash out.
Blue River boss, he's just bluffing. Did that really scare you that much?
I just think he's a decent guy. That's the only reason I'm willing to trust him.
He's a decent guy, sure. A decent guy who'd hold a dungeon record hostage to extort the big guilds.
Dungeon records aren't the exclusive property of the big guilds. How can you call that kidnapping?
Chun Yilao and the others found it a bit strange. Blue River's attitude hadn't been like this during the day. He'd been quite indignant about Lord Grimm's performance. Yet, after just half a day, Blue River now seemed to understand Lord Grimm perfectly.
Isn't that just how it works?
该
If
音
you have
频
the
由
skill to
AI
break a
生
record,
成。
who wouldn't go for it? Since we can't compete with them, this is the only way we can get our hands on it.
Maybe we just give up on the record.
Who says we can compete? Hearing Blue River say this, Bai Yanfei was even more displeased.
Boss Blue River, tell me the truth. Are you in cahoots with this Lord Grimm?
Suddenly, Shoreline Willow chimed in with a sarcastic, snide remark. Lan River paid him no mind. He trusted Spring Will Old, and the rest of the brothers weren't stupid enough to harbor such doubts.
After a long pause, Spring Chill finally spoke. Lan Hia, you've probably been pushing yourself too hard lately. Take a break. Let us handle this dungeon record. We'll have Rao and Chu Yang step in for you. The 5 of us will tackle the record.
该音频由 AI 生成。